they already feel a deep sense of happiness and light whenever they think of you. Your presence brings them a kind of emotional warmth they can't find anywhere else, and it's becoming clearer to them that this connection isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's something powerful and meaningful. New beginnings are already unfolding in your relationship, and they're preparing to take a bold leap of faith toward you. Even if fear or uncertainty lingers in the background, they are pushing through it because the idea of a future with you is more important than anything holding them back. They are willing to take this leap, not just for love, but because they now see the value and potential of what this relationship can become. Right now, they're putting in tremendous effort, not just into the relationship, but into themselves. They want to be someone who is emotionally, mentally, and spiritually worthy of your love. They've realized that they can't move forward while living in distortion, confusion, or denial. For too long, they may have silenced their inner voice or ignored the signs pointing them back to you, but that has changed. They are now learning to truly listen to their intuition, and with that clarity, they no longer find themselves at a crossroads. When it comes to you, their heart knows exactly what it wants, and that's you. Your partner has faced many hardships, both emotionally and spiritually, on their journey back to you. It hasn't been an easy road, and they've had to grow through pain, regret, and deep self-reflection. But all of that struggle has not been in vain. They're now putting in real work, showing up with dedication, and committing to building something lasting with you. All of their efforts, whether seen or unseen, are beginning to pay off. That foundation of persistence and love is helping the relationship find a smoother path forward. Though there may still be obstacles, the momentum has shifted in your favor. Unions like this aren't accidental. This is the beginning of a sacred reconnection, a phase where both of you have the opportunity to come together again with fresh eyes and open hearts. You're not just repeating the past, you're creating a better version of your relationship, grounded in truth and mutual understanding. This time around, stability will be a key part of your dynamic. There is no need to rush the process or force outcomes. Your partner is fully prepared to do everything in their power to nurture this connection and honor what the two of you share. They recognize that this is a destined bond, and they're treating it with the seriousness and care it deserves. One of their deepest desires now is to marry you, not just for the sake of tradition, but because they genuinely see a future with you. They want to build a life together, rooted in trust, love, and partnership. They want the chance to show you, day by day, that they are committed to you and this journey. There's something truly rare about the way you two communicate. There's honesty, openness, and emotional depth. You can talk about anything, and nothing feels forced or superficial. You allow each other to be real and vulnerable, breaking down emotional walls that may have once felt impenetrable. That level of intimacy is not easy to find, and it's one of the reasons they hold this connection so close to their heart. For some of you, however, your partner may still be keeping their distance. They might be silent, withdrawn, or watching from afar. This isn't because they've stopped caring, in fact, it's quite the opposite. The silence is hurting them as much as it might be hurting you. They are tormenting themselves over the idea of coming forward, not because they don't want to, but because there are still inner blockages or fears holding them back. These blockages could stem from past wounds, fears of rejection, or feelings of unworthiness. They know what this connection means, but they're wrestling with parts of themselves that need healing before they can fully step in. That being said, a spiritual breakthrough is on the horizon. Your role in this period is powerful. By continuing to send them positive energy, love, and light, you are helping them rise. Even from a distance, your vibrations are felt. Keep holding space for them in your heart, and trust that the energy you pour into this connection is not going unnoticed. There may be one person in this connection who is still running, still afraid, still not quite ready, but readiness is coming. Only you have true access to their heart, and deep down, they know this. They are preparing to give you everything, even if fear still lingers. Yes, there are risks in committing to a deep, long-lasting relationship. Emotional vulnerability, change, and the unknown can all be frightening. But if there's one thing your partner is sure of, it's that they are willing to risk it all, for you, for this love, and for the life they dream of building with you. They've seen what life is like without this connection, and they know they don't want to live without it again. Your person will confess their deepest feelings only when they are truly ready, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This confession will not come hastily or impulsively. They will take their time, waiting for the right moment when their heart and mind align, ensuring that what they express is genuine and meaningful. You may notice this coming during a romantic date or in a place that holds special meaning for both of you, perhaps somewhere quiet, personal, or nostalgic. It could be under the stars, during a late-night walk, or while sharing a laugh in a familiar cafe. Wherever it happens, the moment will feel significant, even cinematic, like a scene from a romantic movie. In the beginning, however, they might struggle to make sense of their emotions. They may find themselves overwhelmed by a sudden surge of feelings that leaves them confused and hesitant. Vulnerability does not come easily to them, and love, true, deep love, will make them feel exposed in a way they are not used to. You might sense that they are pulling away or acting distant, not because they don't care, but because the intensity of their emotions makes them nervous. They'll need time to process what they're feeling and what it means for their future. But unlike someone who is emotionally immature or afraid of commitment, your person is someone who takes emotions seriously. Once they understand their love for you, they won't run from it, they'll step toward it with intention. This confession will not be ordinary or predictable. In fact, it's likely to happen in the most unexpected way, maybe in the middle of a casual conversation, or during an awkward or funny moment. They might even blurt it out when they're feeling slightly emotional or even tipsy, caught off guard by the intensity of the situation. It may not be under a spotlight or on bended knee right away, rather, it could be during a spontaneous, deeply emotional exchange that reveals everything they've been holding in. This surprising and almost surreal moment will catch you off guard, but it will also be undeniably real. Though your person may be quiet, shy, or introverted, someone who doesn't open up easily, they will not take the expression of love lightly. Once they confess their feelings, it will come with the promise of a long-term, meaningful relationship. They will be committed not just to loving you, but to nurturing the bond every single day. They'll go out of their way to make you feel valued, pampered, and cherished. Whether it's with thoughtful gifts, surprise dates, or simple gestures like leaving sweet notes or cooking your favorite meal, they will consistently try to bring joy to your life. Initially, you may feel confused or disheartened by their secretive nature. They might act indifferent or emotionally guarded, hiding their feelings behind polite smiles or vague words. Some of you may even find yourselves questioning whether this connection is mutual or worth waiting for. But if you hold on a little longer, you'll begin to notice the subtle signs, how they remember every little detail about you, how they get nervous around you, or how their friends hint at things they're too scared to say themselves. Your person may have already confessed their feelings for you in private conversations with others, or rehearsed the confession countless times in their own mind. They may fantasize often about the perfect proposal, dreaming of how to make it magical and memorable. Whether it's a grand romantic gesture or a heartfelt moment shared in solitude, they will want the confession to be unforgettable. Behind the scenes, they will plan everything with care, every word, every setting, every tiny detail, because they want it to reflect the depth of their love for you. Even if they don't express it openly at first, their mind is busy imagining a future with you. They want their confession to mark the beginning of something permanent, something that lasts forever. Once the words are finally spoken, everything will begin to shift. You will feel the transformation in their energy, the way they open up to you more freely, the way their touch becomes more tender, their presence more reassuring. Over time, they will begin to share more of themselves, revealing their inner world, their hidden dreams, their fears, and even their quiet obsessions. They will confide in you about the things they've never told anyone else, not out of obligation, but because they trust you with their whole heart. Their love may start out quietly, even hesitantly, but it will grow into something passionate and enduring. The bond you share will be grounded in authenticity, respect, and a deep emotional connection. From the moment they confess, they'll see you not just as someone they love, but as someone they want to build a life with. And in every way, whether through affection, surprises, or acts of service, they'll make it known that you are deeply cherished. Their love will be both gentle and powerful, the kind that makes you feel safe, understood, and truly seen. Ultimately, once they confess, they won't just say "I love you," they will live it every day, in all the ways that matter most.